All right, it's time to don my shit show supervisor hat today because we have a shit show on the internet brewing again. There is a streamer named Chugga. He's got about 1.2 million subscribers. I still got my cough too. Jeez, everything's terrible today. And he, of course, does video game playthroughs and things like that, mostly classic stuff. And it's kind of fun, so a lot of people like it, of course. And so he's getting canceled now. He streams video games sometimes with different women, and of course he flirted on the internet, and so that is a crime in 2024. Now, I've researched into this situation, and yes, it is just someone poorly, awkwardly flirting. I'm going to get into all the details because we have everything for you to kind of show exactly what went down and how women are just encouraged these days to cancel men on the internet who just, just say they're pretty or something like that. It's absolutely crazy at this juncture. Let's see and getting into the news. Please hit the like and subscribe button, everybody. Of course, we cover all the best pop culture news here. Got a website also where we're doing write-ups and articles at fandompulse.com. Really appreciate you doing so. We're the front line of entertainment journalism at this point. Nobody else does what we do. Appreciate you being here. So here it is. This is the thread. Where is this? And you see this woman's got screenshots and does the whole thread thing that just takes forever. And what is this about? So I'm going to get into this thread in a second and show you exactly what it is. But I'm actually going to go to Chugga's post on Facebook because he actually did the stupid thing. And once this came out, he apologized. And when you apologize on the internet, you just get savaged even more. It's about people being out for blood for you at this point. And so this is what he did that then got attention for this gal, LadyEmily. And you know, when a woman gets attention, she's going to go full bore. That's what's going to happen. It's never going to end. And that's exactly what Chugga got for, just trying to be a nice guy here. He says, "Hey, I want to say I'm sorry to Emily and to you, our community. I apologize for my mistake of overstepping the boundaries of our friendship and causing her hurt in the process. This will not happen again. I'd rather have time to collect my thoughts and react immediately. Ask you not to contact my friends about this. I will talk more about this in a few days." And so he did. And here it is. Absolutely crazy that he seems to be so level-headed about this. And once you see what he actually said, you're going to be like, what? But we'll get into that. Hey, I ask first anyone who thinks it's helping to insult Emily on my behalf, please don't send any negativity her way. Emily should be treated with respect. I disagree. Emily should not be treated with respect. Emily is out there being an attention whore on the internet and of course causing problems for somebody simply because of his poor flirting from months ago. And so it's absolutely crazy. I know I've hurt Emily with my actions. These are choices I made myself. I don't think it's relevant how I felt or what my intentions were to justify my actions. I just want to say the end result is I really hurt you and made you feel uncomfortable. I hate that anyone makes you feel that way. I wish you the best. It took me longer than it should have to take the hint that something was wrong, and you cut contact with me. I shouldn't have assumed you were just busy with traveling and things were fine. Okay, so full stop here. So this guy's like profusely apologizing in public because she feels uncomfortable and she ghosted him or whatnot. And he should have just known that ghosting meant that she felt uncomfortable rather than assuming she was traveling, even though she is traveling and all that. So, here's the deal. When women get all passive aggressive and don't tell you what they're thinking and don't tell you what's going on, you can't assume that there's something wrong. If you do, you're just a weird spiraling depressed person. So why would you? He did nothing wrong from what I could tell. And it seems like he just genuinely cared about this person. And this is what he's getting for his genuinely caring about a woman. Just don't do it. I've done similar things in years past with other people. That's just flirting. But okay, I skipped over a sentence here. This is a big deal too. When you communicated this to me privately a few months ago, I apologized to you directly and promised I would never repeat this kind of behavior again with anyone else. Once you shared how I made you feel, it was a huge wake-up call. I immediately sought professional help through therapy. Oh my God. Well, that's your next mistake, bro. So again, he just poorly flirted with her. He asked her what was going on a few times. She never responded, and she ghosted him. And he thought they were friends, and so he didn't really think there was going to be a problem with it. And she, of course, was overblowing it in her head, and then causing problems because she's a woman. She liked it at first, stopped liking it later, and then she decided that she was going to just destroy somebody because of that. Now, he apologized months ago, thought it was okay, and then she came out months because like Reddit was giving her some attention, I guess, is really what I've seen happening. And since Reddit was giving her attention, she decided to go full bore cancel in order to get even more attention. It's sick. So here it is. Never go to therapy. Jesus. So here it is. No matter my intentions, I feel sorry. The impact was harmful. I will not reach out to you myself again. Oof. I would like to briefly clear up my speculation about my relationship. I love my girlfriend. She was aware the conversation took place, consented to it, saw what was posted, saw no lines cross at our relationship. We are still together. Geez, well, she's being understanding because he was flirting with this chick. Separately from above, I want to touch on the online discussion for previous comments I made about shoes over the years. And this is, he gets weird talking about shoes and stuff. Fitness and footwear among my hobbies, not strictly fueled by anything more. I can get passionate on my interests. I understand how this can come across and negatively affect others. All right, let's get into his like actual deal here. So he starts talking with her, and of course she posts this, I'm seeing some confusion about timeline of events, so here's some more stuff in chronological order, showing just how out of nowhere these transitions came and how pushy it started to feel. So, you know, they were talking about video games and stuff, blah, blah, blah. And then he does the cardinal sin here, where you get the little asterisks and you're typing your what you're doing. It's like a role-playing type of deal that people do through text. And you come across as a chump whenever you do that. It's cringy. It's cringy for sure. It's bad flirting, but really, he didn't really cross any lines I saw out of this conversation, which is weird that she posted this as the evidence. So, cartoonishly attacks you as you sit there, then tries to remove your shoes. Almost got them. So, super cringy, and something weird about shoes and feet, of course, is happening here. He continues, and they talk about things, and he kind of goes back into things, and he says, I'm going to miss your shoes. It was kind of nice being their caretaker again. Looks at them in my hands. They stunk horribly. Okay. Man, big and stinky, you've got it all. I know. Girl's embarrassed. Is what it is. That's sweet. Twirls your shoes by the laces in 2 seconds and abruptly throws them right at you. Here, catch. They hit you so hard that you fall backwards over your chair. Oh my gosh. Really bad flirting. Dear. And there it is. You hear me? Oh, I hear. Don't worry. It'll be good. So she's not really responding very much, but he's still doing it. Good. Honks the rubber toe of your shoe. We wouldn't want anything to happen to you. Then he says, hey, are you free to talk? Are you doing something else? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm doing my homework for D&D. Okay, just wanted to talk about something. I'll continue this joke with you if you want. It just sort of happened. I got the vibe you were enjoying it. If you were playing along, and I like this sort of thing. So I feel we're on the same page there. But I guess due to how it could be seen in hindsight, I just can't tell if this was just a game. So here it is. And so the guy was doing it, and she was not really responsive. And she's trying to hint rather than saying, hey, I don't like this. Which, if she just said that, it looks like he would have stopped. So that's that. I mean, if you're trying to flirt with somebody and they say, I'm not into it, and that's it, you didn't do anything wrong. It's just, that's just part of life. So here she goes. She goes, absolutely, I don't mind. Well, wait a minute. She just said she didn't mind. She said it was totally cool for him to flirt with her. So there's really a nothing burger here. How the hell are they canceling this guy months later over this? This is absolutely crazy. So yeah, I'm glad you feel the same. A lot of people are into that. Oh yeah, LOL, but all good. All in good fun. Cool. I'm being forward with you. I'd rather not keep anything from you and make the best decision for you. I'm into that, but only with my significant other. I also like talking about shoes with people. It's an interest. It's something I enjoy talking about with my friends too. So there it is. He's walking back his flirting a little bit because he's like, I mean, this is a nervous, bad socialization skills guy trying to flirt. It's just that all it is what it is. Good to know. Good to have openness and common understanding. Thank you. Glad to see it that way. So there it is. So nothing burger. Exactly. And it goes on, of course. And he says nice things about her. And I guess that's a crime too. So there it is. So she goes, oh, well, my saying yes and all that was just I was sick with the flu. I lost my voice. I'm a victim because I was sick, and so I just replied wrong. Oh, okay. I'm just struggling to stay awake. Oh, okay. So they're talking about video games again, and there's not much going on here. But if you're coughing and sick, what do you need shoes for? I mean, he's a weird dude. I will give you that. but he didn't do anything. Here's an example of me starting to get uncomfortable and not responding and trying to change the convo. Now, remember, she said it was okay. She didn't tell him to stop. He asked directly. I mean, Jesus, I would have never, in flirting with my girlfriend, asked directly if she was cool with the flirting. I mean, once you just, see it, you see it. And if you don't, you don't. But, socially awkward people, he did the thing where he got the consent, which is what all the feminists are into. And that's it. And then later on, she tried to cancel him. This is months later. She's posting all of his DMs to the internet. Sick. Never do this. Never flirt with a chick on the internet, by the way. As someone in treatment for anxiety and depression, it's often hard to tell people to their face when they're making me uncomfortable. So she didn't tell him that. And so there's no reason to cancel him. But it's her anxiety and depression. It makes up for it. Now it's okay to cancel him because she has anxiety and depression. You see how these women act? It's disgusting. She should be canceled for this. Going back in time here a bit because I'm seeing the confusion. I didn't know he was into shoes like that when I accepted and I got the gift. Had no reason to suspect it. I got suspicious when he asked for pics. Gave the benefit. Very weird. Again, bad flirting. He gave her shoes. Cheap shoes at that. But that's it. And not a big deal. And then she sends a picture of herself in the shoes to him, which I'm sure he got very excited about. Very weird. Really, the only victim here is the girlfriend who is of him, who he's sending some other chick's shoes on the internet. Wow. That's the bad thing that's happening here. So this goes on and obviously didn't do anything. What happens later is she ghosts him. And so he's like, hey, what's going on? You disappear, have a doctor's visit. Okay, I'm concerned. What's going on? Every couple days, he's just checking in on her because he was talking to her regularly, and then she stopped responding. And then after a while, he probably stopped that too. So it's a little much, but again, no crime here. It's every few days, just checking in on her because he obviously likes her a little more than she likes him. And that's all it is. All she had to do is say hey, I'm not interested. And that would have been the end of that. But she wanted to be the victim later. This is what this is. She is now saying it's her anxiety and depression and all that. Oh my gosh. And that's the whole deal. So even as she's canceling him, she actually redacts some stuff. Now, he responded to this. Now, another chick came out and kind of said the same thing. So as this other chick gets attention, you got to remember the attention spirals out there. So there's another chick in these streaming circles who then wanted attention too. And she says that she is not going to different streaming conventions at this point now because she feels uncomfortable by him. And she'll never be in a space with him again, trying to get him canceled as well. This is a whole rant about this by another woman. Now, I'm sure he awkwardly flirted with her again, but she's being vague about it. She's not posting screenshots or anything. So this is a classic Me Too situation where the guy is just getting screwed by something innocuous, and it's absolutely terrible to see this. So garbage. I stand with Chuggy, I guess. Even though he needs lessons on how to flirt better. You can hit me up in DMs, bro, if you need some tips on that. I've got a wonderful girlfriend, and I will not be posting things like this to random chicks on the internet while I've got one. That's one thing you should, of course, not be doing, bro. But beyond that, this is totally innocuous. He didn't even get sexual with it. So what's happening here? Why is he getting canceled? Stupid. 2024, everybody. All right, that's the situation. Leave a comment down below with what you think about this. Hit the like and subscribe button. We'll be back soon.